Hey everybody, it's Andy aka Max Rider. We're back with another episode of Minecraft. I have gotten my inventory sorted out a little bit here, made a chest, so we can try to start figuring out this. We're going to start by figuring out this chimney. And I think it's going to come in right about there, so we got to get up there first. So, get in the door. I need to put a step down there or something like that. Oh, it's getting dark. We're going to have to sleep the night away first. So as I was saying before, the yeah, that's going to work. Yeah, it's going to go up from here, however high it needs to go. I'm not sure how high yet. We'll figure it out. Darn it. So tear up. Yeah, this will get us up for the roof building too. I thought I made some steps, but I haven't made any steps yet. We're going to run out of wood here, so I might have to stop recording to actually go and gather some more wood some point very, very soon, unfortunately. So, they're on the Sequoyah Star. They're heading north towards San Francisco. They've made several stops. They've gotten to know some of the people on board. They're suspicious of a few people, and they learn that, there we go. Good girl. Are you chewing on my shoes? And they learn that, come on, Super Spruce, I need you so bad. Ow. I did not want to do that. I don't like it when I do that. Alright, we'll get working on something else while we wait. That's just as intensive as far as wood goes. Everything is wood intensive for this project right now, which is a shame. Let's figure out this roof line. Now, Scody Garbita showed me how to make like a intricate, really tall roof line, but they never turn out the way I want, and it would fit for this. I'm gonna have to go look it up. Yes! Alright, I'm not gonna make you guys watch me chop the spruce down, so I'm gonna go check that. I will be right back. Hold on. Okay, so I've changed my mind. I am not... Damn you, steps. I always screw you up. I am not going to try to go for a tall roof on this. I was going to, but then I realized that tall roof requires a tall lower section as well. You've kind of got to... you've got to make your lower area high. You know what I mean? It needs to have a high ceiling initially. And then if you go for a tall roof, it'll look good. If you don't make your higher area high initially, then it doesn't. It looks bad. So we're not going to do it. So they're on board the Sequoyah Star, and the first day, nothing much really happens. But around 2 a.m., I believe it was, yes, that first night, a couple of them are starting to get suspicious. They go up to the third class car, which was in the front. And then they get held at gunpoint, because this is when the bad guys are deciding to actually make their move. Late at night, that first night, they're planning... Okay, there we go. That's how it's supposed to go. They're planning their... The villains are planning to do their thing. The bad guys. Which then they do. For many of them who are not... many of them who are not in third class at the front of the train at the time, they were staying back in first class, their first realization that something is horribly wrong comes when they feel the train lurch as something large, or many something larges, land atop it. Dun dun dun! It is called Cthulhu, after all. So they start making their way forward. Up in the front, the bad guys have captured the two women, Chakali and Dr. Weisfeld, who were hanging about and suspicious of the people who turned out, ouch, were the bad guys. So they are held at gunpoint while the bad guys hit the express car, which is in front of third class. And in the back, other people are trying to get up there. They realize the express car is going to be the target of whatever's happening. And that's when they also notice that there are several horsemen riding up on the train and boarding it as well. I don't remember all of the details, unfortunately, of the attack. I do remember that... how are we doing here? We're not doing well here. That's interesting. Okay, that's kind of interesting. I don't know if it's good or bad, but it's interesting. So, a few things are done to foil the attack. In one case, I'll just use all of this. Oh, I can't get up there now. Ooh, Well, that's actually a step, so... This is interesting. I'm not knowing if I'm liking it yet or not, but we will turn this on its side. So these look like big logs in place that are held up by these logs. Yeah, this will do for the moment. I should be doing this every time. I still got... Yes. We gotta figure that out, too. Anyway. Some fights happen. One of the monsters actually gets Clayton Pierce, who is the Federal Marshal PC on board, and grabs him in its jaws and smashes him around until he's nearly dead. With the new Call of Cthulhu rules, it's much harder to die, so long as you get some aid at some point. Which I've received some complaints about, actually, from my players, because they figured he should have been dead. Well, he figured he should have been dead, to be quite honest. So it wasn't a matter of players being like, whoa, you're just favoring him, why is he still alive? It was more a matter of, why am I still alive? Let's see, we need about half of these. So, I think Jack West was the one who finally got up front, and it's about the same time, and he distracted the man who was holding the women in the group hostage, and they... This is interesting. I'm not sure if I'm liking it or not. Well, we do have to fix this. They were... So they jumped him when he got distracted by Jack West coming into the room, and managed to disarm him. Ouch. And hang on to him. The bandits who had taken the express car kind of slammed the door shut and were in control of that. Wait a minute, I think one of these goes in here. No. Yes. Stealing an idea from Scotty Arbitas there. Ooh, that's interesting. Don't know if I like it or not, but that's okay. So, they managed, actually, with good shooting, to get through the armor of the Shantax, which is what it was attacking, they had to really do critical hits for the most part. Some of them are really skilled with their weapons, so that happened. For instance, Shikali actually shot and rolled an 01. Her player rolled an 01, and he was thrilled at that. With the black arrow, which was a magical arrow, shot one of the things in the eye, and gunfire managed to bring it down eventually. Okay, let's get rid of some of the junk here. Oh shoot, I forgot to turn the timer back on. These are probably going to be slightly long episodes. Okay. Is it getting dark again already? No, it's noon. Let's see, what else are we going to do with this thing? I don't want glass for the windows, so we're going to make a bunch of... Do I already have some of these? No, I didn't bring them, so... Yeah, okay, I'm liking this. This is a little different. Plus you can shoot at things outside if you want to. Okay. Alright. This looks awful. Okay, so we need to put brick in there. Excuse me. They managed to kill 2 of the creatures, and the third one escaped, fled. Something to that effect. See, usually it goes up on the inside, not the outside. I think I want to figure out this thing. So it's not just, so it sticks out of the eaves instead of, I think, yeah, let's get up there. And they ended up in kind of a confrontation at the end. Yeah, I want it to come up here. Doggone it. Okay, we're going back up anyway to grab all this stuff. But this thing needs to come up here. So this doesn't look quite so terrible. But we are going to build up around it. Like so. Like that. We'll put these half slabs back here. And then that way... I keep leaving stuff behind. Let me go back in here. Ooh. It's not too bad. Everything matches. It's just wonderful. Huh. Thought I had some more. Okay. Well. Need some more of this. Need some more of this. There was a bit of a standoff in the express car when they finally busted in. Jack Parker, who was the main villain in this case, the guy who was actually trying to do all the thieving on orders from somebody else, he was standing in like an open area. Let's just, oh wait, no, this first. He was standing in an open area. Ooh, that's gonna work. Dang it, that's not gonna work. There are doors on the sides of the express car, right? How's this working on the inside? Could this be a little bit lower? Yeah, it could. I don't know why I made this so huge. Anyway, he was standing in the doorway, like the freight door, and somebody shot him. Somebody gunned him down. Jack West did, actually. And he fell out along with the Crescent, which was one of the reasons why they were there. So, didn't really get away, because he was dead, I guess. Anyway, so they're wrapping up. They're like, we got the people who we needed to get. These things happened that we didn't really want to happen. No, just one. Come on. And yeah. And then they hear somebody else coming into the train. Let's just get up on the roof. This is just our way out. So, whoa, where did you come from? Interesting. Okay. I missed. So, they hear somebody else coming in the train, so they're getting all ready. Who is this? Who is coming in? Why are they coming in? Yeah, that's not too bad. And Pete Sutter turns up and tells them that he's there with the Secret Service and that they better do as they're told. Alright, I think we're mostly done. We can do some decorating, but then we'll be done. So Jack West is pointing a gun at him and just shoots him, of course. And he shoots Jack West at the same time, and they both go down, but both survive thanks to Dr. Weisfeld. The men who show up, their hands are acting like pincers, which comes into play later. and they... Where's the crescent? Oh, it's gone. It got gone. No! Alright, so it's almost nightfall. I think we're going to stop here. Thanks for watching, everybody. And then they just left, and that was pretty much the end of the scenario. Thanks for watching, everybody. As always, I appreciate it. And I will talk to y'all next time.